Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Skiers and snowboarders probably already looking up in elevation and making big plans for the upcoming season, getting that early snowpack on. And it is that wet snowpack that's really good news, because you start the snowpack with solid ground and then you build up the powder as our temperatures get colder as we get into the month of December, the beginning of meteorological winter. You'll notice, though, that the Pacific Northwest, Intermountain Northwest is really what I'm trying to say, Intermountain region down through the Rockies, the winner in winter weather, because it has been so warm through much of the rest of the country throughout this weekend, breaking records. In fact, the New York City Marathon today was a warm one, not just warm, but also very humid. So those runners quite hardy, 75 degrees for a high in New York, 76 in Boston yesterday, making some of those all-time high temperature records for the month of November in many of those locations through the Northeast and across the eastern seaboard. It is about to get colder for everyone, though, not just us. We're going to share in the wealth here, but we are looking for those below average temperatures to continue, and we're pretty confident in that forecast. That takes us out through the second week of November, but even through the Thanksgiving holiday, expecting those below average temperatures to stay with us. So taking a look at satellite and radar imagery, you see those showers coming in out of the southwest, very spotty in nature, light scattered showers, only picked up about 1/100th of an inch in Boise through this evening. This will continue overnight tonight. So spotty in nature. It's not just going to pour like it has through the last couple of days. And then it all wraps up into tomorrow morning. But what I'm thinking, though, is as we get up very early tomorrow morning, it's possible that some spots through really Ada County into the foothills down toward Mountain Home, it could get cold enough before that precipitation dries up to change over to a little bit of wet snow. Not looking for accumulation, but just don't be surprised if you do see some wet snowflakes coming down, especially above about 4,000 feet. That's where we'll see some minor accumulations of snowfall. And then tomorrow late in the day, while we're mainly dry for southwest Idaho, western Idaho, down through the Magic Valley, expecting some light accumulations of snowfall, where southern Twin Falls County has a winter weather advisory in effect for 1 to 3 inches. So if you're heading down toward Jackpot area, be advised that there will be some winter driving conditions. Then into Tuesday night, overnight into Wednesday. This is the timeline I'm really keeping a very close eye on, because it is possible that we could see some accumulations of snow here on the valley floors. That's come Wednesday morning. So breaking it down step by step here, this week morning focused on that rain and snow, but no accumulation expected. Most of the day is dry for Monday. Dry on Tuesday until the late hours, filling in with rain and snow into Wednesday morning, and we'll watch what these numbers actually end up being in the forecast. Then into Wednesday, that's when the cold comes into play, and we're talking the coldest air of the season. It'll really settle in, and it'll settle in to stay. But as it gets colder, you notice that our chance for precipitation also dries up. So it is cold, but we do get some sunshine, just for moral support.
Moral support. Yeah, this first round of highs in the 30s is always a little bit jarring.
A little tough, yeah.
But it is getting into mid-November now.
Yeah, making us tough this year. All these transitions from season to season.
Yeah, the big temperature drops we saw earlier. All right. Thanks, Bree.